Hello everybody, ScootFish here, and welcome to your Digimon Link Savior of the Apocalypse event guide. This event will be going on from the 5th to the 10th, and is a Bites event in which you're going to be trying to get extra stages to pop as well. The first half being for Digimon, and that is only going from easy to expert mode. Which actually threw me off a little bit because I've been used to intense mode lately being a portion of them, so when I got done at expert I was like, oh, holy crap, I actually had enough stam to get through them all. The extra stage for the event will only pop during hard and expert difficulties, and I have not gotten it to pop yet, even with a C-chip rockin', and I normally have at least the ability to get it to pop by now, because I've hit it a couple times. It's morning now, and I did get on at 4, but when I was expecting to do the other stage, I was going to be planning to get up in the morning to do it anyway, and I had a doctor's appointment, so I hit it again a couple times. But it is supposed to be able to pop up to 5 times. Now there is a double purpose chip that goes with this one, and that is for extra stage to pop more often and to get more bites. And like I said, I only got a C chip, and I want to make a statement right now to you guys. Do not do single pulls on chips. It is blatantly obvious that the RNG ratio is set differently with chips. I spent 230 Digistones on chips to get a freaking C chip. One C chip at that. Anytime I've done just 100 pull, I've gotten a C chip. I did 130 stones before I ended up saying the hell with this and just bit the bullet and got a C chip that way with the 100 stone pull. So do not do it. That being said, let's move on. Sorry, a little bit angry about that. Now there is a Digimon that has stat bonuses during the special attack stage this time, and I'm a little bit frustrated with them because it's only one of the captured Digimon. And go figure, it's a different version of Burst Mode Shine Greymon. We just got done grinding for Shine Greymon. You think they would have gone ahead and given us that, but nope. During a time in which there's so much mega activity going on, so many fragments going on, so much capture to do, they make it a capture. And I really want Rust-Tyrannomon, which we're going to get to here in a sec, but that just makes me so freaking mad. And I want him for that because I don't really have a whole lot that's going to help me in the extra stage if Rust-Tyrannomon pops. And he's another burst mode, so, I mean, another really past mega. So he's pretty strong, and I don't have a lot of Abyss attackers for some stupid reason with all the Abyss plugins that I have. Boy, this is really starting to sound like a frustrated guide. So like I said, Rust-Tyrannomon attacks in part 2, which is basically, there's, I believe, another 2 days. Let me see, okay, so the last 2 days, basically, that he actually pops in a harder extra stage, which is essentially going to be our intense mode this time around. Sorry, I don't know whether to call it very difficult or apocalypse level like they have here stated kind of 2 different ways, but yeah, so there's going to be the extra stage popping, or the extra level, our harder mode that's going to have more extra stages, and Mastamon is going to be more powerful during that. So it is worth getting now, and it's a super easy event to do. The Mastamon stuff right now is such a cakewalk because of it being neutral, not a heavy attacker, and expert being the top thing for it right now. One of probably the coolest things to do with this event though is that they have the bonus going on with feeding XP and meat harvest, so you're getting more meat per harvest and your meat is mattering more in the long run. You're getting more XP out of it. Totally take advantage of that right now. And not only will that be great for powering up your Mastamon to take on Rust-Tyrannomon, but the Mega Festival captures going on with that reverse mode Shine Greymon. I think that's what it is, reverse mode. Anyway, RM, we'll just leave it at that. Shine Greymon is going on in the Mega Festival capture, and that's going on from the 5th to the 19th. Now, Shine Greymon RM is just like War Greymon Black, in which it is an Abyss attacking variant of Shine Greymon Burst Mode. So his attack and everything is the same as Burst Mode, but you're getting Abyss type damage out of it. Other Digimon that are going to be available in this capture are Machine Dramon, Grand Kuwagamon, and Sakuyamon. So Not really super hard to get ones at all, but still pretty cool. And you are going to have a 1 in 10 guarantee of Mega. I know I've messed that up in the past and got you guys a little off track, but 1 in 10, don't worry. And as far as the captures for actually getting Digimon, I've had better experience with that. When we had the metal capture going on, within 60 stones, so 6 pulls of single pull, I got a Digimon with a medal that was actually good. He had a good leader skill and everything, if I remember right. So, like I said, it is different when it comes to the chip capture from my experience. But everyone has different experiences, so let me know what you guys think down below on single pulls. I will definitely never be doing it again for a chip capture. Along with the MegaFest capture is, of course, a Light and Dark Legacy skill capture, which is going to be helpful for anyone who needs some Light and Dark Legacy skills to get through this event with Mastamon, because him being neutral, of course, she being neutral, of course, is going to mean that you're going to be doing more damage with those type moves. Now, another thing, too, is that you're going to have a 1 in 10 guarantee of Angel Woman or Lady Devimon popping when you do this, and they have the ability to go to Mastamon. So depending on what your plans are with this event, this could be pretty beneficial to do. And for example, like me, you could have a lack of either Light or Abyss. I have a lack of Abyss attackers. You can end up getting some skills that are going to help you out. Now here is a list of all the different skills that are going to be available. I'll leave up here for a second for you guys. And on to the next capture. So this one's a nice little short, brief description. Ticket Quest capture is up, and I am frustrated. At least it goes till the 12th. This is from the 5th to the 12th. But I am all about Ticket Quest now. I love being able to get as many fragments as you do from Ticket Quest, much less the fact that when you're working on Awakening, the friendship you get from it is just so much and so beneficial. So, yeah, make sure to hit that if you guys can. I will be doing single pulls if I have to before it goes up. Now for the last big one before we get into the actual guide. The Advent schedule. So this is the schedule for the Advent quest and the new thing that's going on with it, which we did actually end up getting, and it was figured that that was going to be the case, what is going on with the Japanese one. So this means that you should be able to hammer on Advent quest as much as you want with co-op as well. And there are multiple Advent quest Digimon available at a time, and there is a Schedule 2 rotation. And right now, you see we have Hyandramon, Hercules Kabuterimon, Platinum Numamon, and Metal Seadramon that are available currently in our Advent quest. And this is going on right now from the 5th to the 12th. Oh, and then I guess the 19th for Platinum Numamon and Metal Seadramon. I did not realize that. Okay, weird. So there's going to be kind of like a little double rotation where one rotates out just before the other one does, because as you see, we've got Sakuyamon and Prince Mamamon starting on the 12th when the other one ends, and then Grand Kuwagamon and Dynamon starting on the 19th when the second two end. So, pretty interesting, but make sure you guys are doing this, and I'll go ahead and scroll through the schedule right now while I'm talking about it. But any of these Digimon that you haven't done Advent quests for before, say anyone that's not Metal Edamon and Platinum Numamon, you're going to be able to get first clear bonuses for any of these. So there are essentially a bunch of Digistones available right now every time that these rotate around and there's new quests you haven't done. Keep that in mind and make sure to be grinding those out too. I know a lot of you guys are free to play like me. Now for your guide. So, of course, easy mode is going to start off being Light and Abyss's weakness, and you are facing Kuwagamon as the boss at the end of it. Everybody in it is a one-hitter quitter, and you don't even have to use your AP if you've got Megas going on. Normally, you've got your same weaknesses, but you're facing Mastamon finally. And you're only worrying about champions along the way there. Of course, hard is when you finally get some change up and resistances are gained, which she literally had like no resistances before, and you still got the same weaknesses going on anyway, so if you've been focusing on weaknesses at this point, it's no different. It's just a little bit more difficult, you know. They're a little bit tougher. That's it. Of course, you are facing ultimates this time around, so that's a change up. And then when you face her, she's not alone. Now Expert, everything's the same as far as resistances, except for she doesn't have any weakness. You just don't have resistance to Light and Abyss. And I think that she actually has the chance to have other Digimon with her at the end, because she's got that question mark on the beginning of before you start the level. But when I faced her in Expert, she didn't have any Digimon with her, and I think it was that way the other times that I had done it too. So I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, so she's a lot tougher, whatever. It's still all pretty much a cakewalk when it comes to this portion of the quest, and I don't think that it was really gonna be intended to be any more difficult until Rust Tyrannomon, because she's just easy. But don't forget, when you do the Expert clear, you actually do get a Mastamon fragment for a reward, for the first clear reward. Even when it comes to the fragments of this event, they've made it pretty damn easy, because you guys will see here, you've got your first 7 being, you know, the lowest amount, but then there's actually a middle 7 fragments that's available for 65. So you've got 30 for the first, 65 for the second, and then you get to your 99 available for 100 bytes this time. So that's weird that they did it like that, and it essentially makes it that much easier to have a +2. So it's a good event to grind for fragments, really. It's pretty simple. And I'm glad that it is, because there is a butt ton going on right now, and I am definitely trying to grind like everything. At least Coliseum isn't a Digimon that I want super bad, but I'm still trying to make sure to hold my rank in there. I won't accept any less than what I already am capable of, so there's that. But I'm going to be having a stronger team as it is, because all of this food bonus, and I've got a couple Digimon coming around. I actually have a +1 black Gabumon that will be coming up to an Awakened +1 Mastamon. I brought him to Frigimon already, and I do have the ability to do a +2 for Shine Greymon again, but not burst mode, because I'm a dingus, and I got all excited when I got my rewards from the ranking event, and I ended up pushing my Shine Greymon to burst mode right then, and now I don't have enough for a +2 burst mode when I would have before. But it's not as big of a fuck up as I thought, because if you guys remember right, Zwart D Omegamon is going to be coming at, what, next month, I believe? I'm pretty sure it's next month. So Shine Greymon is able to go to him anyway, and that means that I will have a +2 capable of going to him. So that's not that bad of a deal, and we might see more Shine Greymon fragments coming then. So keep all that in mind as well. But I think that about wraps up this event guide. Make sure you guys are hitting everything that you can. Get those Advent quests first times through, and get yourself those stones. Ticket capture is always worth it. And do not do single pulls on your chips. Alright, if you guys found this informative, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share that YouTube stuff down below if you have not already. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace!